Settle for less. No, I won't settle for less. I love this song. It's by who? Mikasa? Is it Mikasa? No. Sounds like Mikasa. Who is it by? You don't know? Oh gosh. Okay, tell us. If you're South African, tell us who this song is by. I absolutely love it. I can't hear what you're saying. Now they're trying to whisper. Oh gosh. Anyway, I love this song. It says a lot. So I'm really excited to be here. Welcome to Wednesdays with Hamamat. Can the music go down a little? Yes. The team and I decided that when we get over 150, we would start something different. It's more of us having time together and sharing our experiences, because I want to do that with you. I want to share my past experiences with you. I feel like it's something I have to do. You know, why not? Why not share your past so that somebody doesn't make the same mistakes that you did? Somebody learns from it, somebody benefits from it. You know, so yes, welcome to Wednesdays with Hamamat. I mean, what do you think we should call it? Wednesdays with Hamamat, talk with Hamamat. I mean, let us know at the end of the show. Okay, sure. So on Wednesdays, I go deeper than what I show you on Instagram. Yes, Instagram, I show my passion for Africa, but I am an African woman and I do have struggles. I do go through many experiences that I feel many other African women need to hear. We need to be able to talk about our issues, and in order to teach the youth on how not to make the same mistakes that we have made. That's being a mother. That's my ultimate goal, for me to be the best version of myself, for me to be myself and have my children learn from my mistakes. If you can't teach your children that, then I think you've failed as a parent. So yes, here we get a little personal. I read your messages. Some of you send me some amazing personal messages, and I always feel this thing in me that's just like, you have to help her, because somehow I always put myself in a situation. It's very similar to something that I have been through. You get moved by posts that I have posted, and then you send me messages and I'm like, oh, I remember when I was there and I was so clueless. I remember. I need to help her. So now I want to do it deeper, and I want us to be able to have this conversation. So we're going to dive right into today. This message is by a follower. She is... next time, send where you're sending this message from, because I would like to keep your name anonymous. We don't share names here, it's a secret. Shh. But we do share countries or nationalities. Yes, let's just be known by where we come from. So she says, this really touched me. She saw a picture of me. Let me show you. Okay, I can't find it anyway. She saw a picture of me and something that I wrote, and she said, this really touched me. She sent it to me on DM. And she said, I am pregnant for this man and he doesn't want me. I even cooked for him, dressed for him, did all to make him feel comfortable, and still he left me for no known reason. Now I have to obligate him to take care of the baby we are going to have, and still he says it's not his. So when I saw this message, I'm like, okay, well, okay, Queen, you know, you've spoken about everybody, but you haven't spoken about yourself. What do you want? Do you want this child? Or does he want it? He's clearly said, I don't want it. How about you? Have you thought of what you want? Have you reached your potential? Do you know of your capabilities? Do you know what you want to share to this unborn child when it's grown? Who are you? And why do you want to have a child? Have you been struggling to have a child? Is this why? What's your reason for having a child? Because if your reason is to keep this man, then you know it's not going to work. Number one, children don't keep men. Like, don't ever have a child because you want to keep a man. If he doesn't want to stay, he's not staying. And if he wants to stay, even if you're barren or you can't have children, and the children are not even his, he will stay. So don't have a child because you think that somehow you're going to have that man in your life forever. He can just get up and vanish. And then what are you going to do? You know, what are you going to tell the child when it's born? You know, I wrote a few things. I was really touched by your message because, you know, I had my first child early in life and I went on to engage her. She told me she was 21 years. And I'm like, whoa, 21? How I wish I could be 21 again. Like, I know I look it and all, yes. Thanks to Shea Butter from Hamamat African Beauty. But honestly, I wish I was 21 again. Yay, the things I'll do. Yay. If I say yay, it means like it's deep. It's an African thing. We say yay, we say ah. You know, we use sounds to express, you know, what we are trying to emphasize on what we're trying to say. So get used to my African slang. Anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, I forgot. Honestly, I forgot. Can you cut it? Then you continue. I wrote down some things that I want to share with you, Queen, because I want you to make the best decision for you. Because that's what you're going to be living with. Because this child that you're going to have, do you know that this child is not yours? He's not yours. You can't keep him forever. He was born for the universe, for the world, for the earth, for God. God can take him at any time. The universe can call him at any time. And then what happens to you? Would you feel betrayed that you gave your life for him? Are you supposed to do that? Unless you tell me that you've been trying to have children, but you're 21. You know? But it's up to you. Because you always have to do what's here. But make sure that it's right. Make sure you are not following blindly. Else you're going to hit a wall. And I don't want that. You're a queen. If you hit a wall, the crown will fall. And when it falls, okay. Then you're not a queen anymore. Somebody else snatches it. I don't know. Then the man has clearly said that he's not interested. He's not going to be in his life. You are. Your duty is to take care of him, you know, groom him, teach him. But once he gets of age and the universe needs him, he's gone. He's not yours. So make sure you really want to have this child. Make sure that you have lived life. Make sure that you feel you've had all the experiences that you can, and now you are ready to teach that to a child. Because that's what I think parenting is. It's being able to teach or being able to make another version of yourself. You have the opportunity. You are spending time with this child 24/7. This child is with you. They are going to be more like you than anybody else. Are you ready? Have you had so many experiences? Have you dated so many men and you feel like, yes, okay, this is the man that I love? Do you know what's out there for you? Have you thought of that? You know, do you know you can actually find a man that would love you and will be interested and would want the child and will... Do you know what it takes to have a child? Do you know what you're going to go through emotionally? Because when you have a child, it's not just taking care of the child, working to make money. Because, you know, someone might feel like I'm 21, I can get a job and take care of it. It's not just money. You have to feed this child emotionally as well. And if you are not right, what are you going to give this child? And let's say it's a girl. Then she's going to end up what? Doing the same thing? Look, there are lots of things you need to think about before having a child. You can't just go around having children. You can't. But if you truly want it, if you've struggled, if you feel like this is your last chance, then by all means. So you need to ask yourself, you need to sit yourself down and ask yourself some real questions. Real questions. Who am I? What do I have to give? What is my duty? Why am I here? Before you think of having a child, am I ready to have a child? Am I ready? You know, you didn't seem like you were African. Look, we African girls, we don't have the opportunity to experiment much or to have too many experiences, especially with men. Our community is such that once you go out with a number of men, once it reaches a certain number, like let's say you go out with 50 men, oh my God, I mean, nobody will marry you. You probably not get married until you leave that community and go somewhere else or go to another country that nobody knows. Because Africans are, we're some way when it comes to that. But you are not restricted with that. You are 21. You have your whole world ahead of you. You have the opportunity. You have been blessed. You know you can have children. Are you ready? You need to be ready, and not just financially. You are going to have that pregnancy alone. And pregnancy is meant for two people, a man and a woman. That's why God put man and woman together. So you alone want to carry a pot that two people are carrying. And you think that it's going to be easy. No, it's not going to be easy. It is not. It's going to be really hard. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life like that? Is that what you want? Then by all means. But if not, then you need to think about it more carefully. You need to. You're 21 years old. To any queen who is young at that age and thinking, I'm going to have this child to keep this man. No, don't do it, because it doesn't work. No man will stay if he doesn't want to stay. It's not going to work. After a year or so, then what happens if God takes the child? And what do? Have another child. Then what happens? You're going to have, 10 children and spend your whole life having children. If that's what you want, yes. But don't do it and then think, oh my God, what's happening? No, you are doing it. You are in control. And as queens, we must take control of who we are. That's why we're queens. And I'm sharing this because I've been through that. I had my first child at a young age. So, about maybe 22, I had Zuri. And it's not a bad thing, but it's a hard choice. That's all I'll say. It can turn you for the good or for the bad. But you are in control. For me, my children motivate me. I want to do more. I want to be somebody. I want to be the best version of myself, because I want Zuri to be the best version of herself when she grows up. I want Zuri to be able to be herself. So I want to be myself. And I want to make sure that myself is the best. I'm not just making decisions because of the way I feel like, but because it's right. It comes from here. So make sure you're making the right choice for you. Think about it carefully. You cannot force any man to stay if he doesn't want to. Don't have children to keep a man. Focus on more important things. Focus on yourself. Focus on knowing who you are and what it is you want to give to the world. Focus on your craft. Build something for yourself. Do something you enjoy. And you see, if this man is meant for you, he's going to come running back and begging you and wanting to be in this child's life. That's if you decide to keep the child and go positively. But you need to focus. So I hope that this helps you, queen. I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. To every other queen out there who has had a similar experience, please share. Let's let this young girl know that she's capable of anything, but she has to be ready for it, because it is a tough choice. We need to be honest about these experiences, because as black queens or African queens, we all go through them. In our communities, in our homes, we all do. And it's about time that we share it. We know that once we've been through it, it's a sign of strength and not weakness. So I wish you all the best, queen. And yeah, I love the song. I won't settle. No, I won't settle. No, I won't settle. No, I won't settle. Don't settle for less. No, I won't settle. Don't settle for less, kings and queens. Don't. You deserve the best. By the way, I want to thank you all for signing the Say No to Skin Bleaching, and lightning ads petition. We have reached our goal of 1,000 signatures. Now it's time to do the next thing. The next step is trying to get government to notice it. Let's get them to notice it. Let's get them to actually tighten it and make sure that we do not see any of these bleaching ads anytime soon. I don't want my children to grow up and be thinking maybe if I bleach just because they've seen it on the streets or it's on social media. Let's take control of what our children are watching, are learning, because they are ours at the end of the day. They are ours now. We have the power now, at least until they grow up. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are going to help Africa build a new generation of self-love. And I'm so happy to be on board with you. And so this week, I have another surprise for you. You know me, I'm always like doing something. So I've received all your questions about shea butter this, shea butter that, the secrets, how do I use it, what do I use it for, and all of that. And I have written a book about shea butter. It's going to be on by the end of this. It should be up there. Just click the link in my bio and be able to download this book. It's The Secrets of Shea Butter by me. It's all the secrets that my grandmother has taught me. I want to show you what it looks like. So this is it. This is the secrets of shea butter. So it has everything. Yes, it has from the trees to how to use, how it's made. I mean, everything about shea butter. All the secrets. And I hope you enjoyed that book. Let me know what you think. Send me reviews. I really appreciate your support. I am super excited about this book and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did writing it. We've started shipping the products. I love it. Look at the new packaging. I mean, you have been here since the beginning. We started with the tins and then we moved on to paper bags and all that. And look at it now. Isn't it beautiful? And it's in different sizes. So you can get the big one or the small one. This is golden shea butter. This is premium raw shea butter. It has nothing mixed in it. Really, really good. Yeah. This is safari shea butter. This is the one that has been mixed with indigenous herbs. So now this is available in Ghana. All you do is go to hamamat.com and you can shop. Everything is in Ghana CDs, so you can go through it and pick what you want. You can try different things. The holiday seasons are coming. It's the best time to give this to your mother, grandmother. Just give them something natural. There's also black soap. I mean, just go to hamamat.com. You can email skincare@hamamat.com if you have any issues, or customercare@hamamat.com. And or you can call us. You can call us. The numbers will be down there. So thank you, kings and queens. I hope you enjoyed this, Ghana. I'm so excited. If you're wondering what's giving me this glow right now, is this. I use this for glow. I love it. I just used this right now before we started the shoot. It gives your skin this glow. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's the herb, the color. It gives your skin this glow. I love it. Absolutely do. And it smells like herbs. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I used today. I love this one. I think I'm doing a boomerang. I don't know. Anyway. Bye, kings and queens. I love you.